Canadian cemeteries are among the most haunted places in the country, offering chilling tales tied to their historical significance and the spirits believed to linger there. These burial grounds often date back centuries and hold the remains of early settlers, war heroes, and prominent historical figures. They are renowned for reports of ghostly apparitions, shadowy figures, disembodied voices, and sudden temperature drops. Now we will visit the most haunted cemeteries in Canada. Number 1. The Old Burial Ground. The Old Burial Ground in St. John, New Brunswick, is one of Canada's most haunted cemeteries, steeped in history and eerie tales. Established in 1784, it serves as the final resting place for early settlers, soldiers, and prominent historical figures. Its age and historical significance have made it a hotspot for paranormal activity. One of the most frequent reports from visitors is the appearance of ghostly apparitions dressed in 18th and 19th century attire. These spirits are often seen wandering among the weathered tombstones or lingering near specific graves. Many visitors have also described feeling sudden, unexplained cold spots, even on warm days. A particularly chilling tale involves a grave marked with a statue of a mourning woman. Legend says the statue moves on its own, and some claim to have seen tears on its stone face. Another story centers around the ghost of a soldier believed to have died during a historic conflict. His shadowy figure has been spotted pacing the cemetery, as if eternally on watch. Visitors have reported hearing whispers and disembodied voices, often in the dead of night. Some claim these sounds are the spirits trying to communicate, while others say they feel a sense of unease, as if being watched. Paranormal investigators have captured inexplicable photos and recordings in the area, further fueling its haunted reputation. The Old Burial Ground remains a fascinating location for history buffs and ghost enthusiasts alike, blending its rich past with an undeniable sense of mystery. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the eerie atmosphere of this centuries-old cemetery is hard to ignore. Number 2. Ross Bay Cemetery. Ross Bay Cemetery, located in Victoria, British Columbia, is one of Canada's most haunted and historically significant burial grounds. Established in 1873, it is the final resting place of many notable figures, including Sir James Douglas, the father of British Columbia, and Emily Carr, a famous Canadian artist and writer. Its Victorian-era charm contrasts with the eerie stories of paranormal activity that have surrounded it for decades. One of the most famous hauntings is associated with Isabella Ross, the namesake of the cemetery and the first woman in British Columbia to own land. Her spirit is said to wander the cemetery at night, protecting her legacy. Visitors have also reported sightings of ghostly figures near her grave and along the pathways. Another chilling tale involves a spectral horse and carriage, often seen gliding silently through the cemetery. Some believe it is tied to tragic deaths during the cemetery's early years. Others have reported hearing phantom footsteps or disembodied voices, especially at dusk or during foggy evenings. Ross Bay Cemetery is also believed to be a hotspot for otherworldly phenomena, including sudden cold spots, unexplained mists, and orbs captured in photographs. Paranormal investigators have documented these occurrences, adding to the site's reputation as one of the most haunted places in Victoria. Despite its spooky reputation, the cemetery is a popular destination for historical tours and ghost walks. Its blend of natural beauty, historical importance, and spine-tingling tales make it a unique landmark for both history buffs and fans of the paranormal. Whether seeking history or a supernatural thrill, Ross Bay Cemetery delivers an unforgettable experience. Number 3. Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Mount Pleasant Cemetery, located in Toronto, Ontario, is a historic and picturesque burial ground established in 1876. Known for its serene beauty, winding paths, and towering trees, it also harbors a reputation as one of Canada's haunted cemeteries. Its haunting tales are linked to its age, the notable figures buried there, and the mysteries that shroud its history. One of the most persistent ghostly legends involves the apparition of a woman dressed in Victorian attire. Witnesses report seeing her wandering near the older sections of the cemetery before she vanishes into thin air. Some believe she is mourning a loved one, or reliving her final moments. Other visitors to the cemetery have reported hearing disembodied voices or footsteps, especially during twilight hours. These unexplained sounds are often accompanied by an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Paranormal investigators have claimed to capture strange audio recordings and photographs of orbs or shadowy figures. Another eerie tale is tied to a particular grave known to emit a strange, cold mist even on warm days. This phenomenon is said to occur at random and is often attributed to the spirit of the individual buried there. Unable to find peace, Mount Pleasant Cemetery's combination of history, stunning architecture, and eerie stories makes it a magnet for history enthusiasts and ghost hunters. Despite its haunted reputation, it remains a beloved landmark, offering a blend of beauty and mystery that continues to intrigue visitors. Whether you come for its historical significance or its paranormal allure, Mount Pleasant Cemetery offers an unforgettable experience. Number 4. Beechwood Cemetery. Beechwood Cemetery, located in Ottawa, Ontario, is one of Canada's most significant and historically rich burial sites. Established in 1873, it is recognized as the National Cemetery of Canada and the resting place for military heroes, notable political figures, and cultural icons. Its tranquil grounds and ornate monuments also harbor a reputation for paranormal activity, drawing interest from ghost enthusiasts and history buffs alike. Numerous reports describe ghostly apparitions among the cemetery's historic sections. Visitors claim to see shadowy figures moving between the trees and monuments, particularly during twilight hours. Some have reported disembodied voices and whispers, often described as faint and eerie, breaking the otherwise solemn silence of the grounds. A particularly unnerving tale involves a prominent mausoleum said to emanate inexplicable cold air. This phenomenon is frequently attributed to the spirit of the individual interred within, whose tragic life story seems to linger in the cemetery. Another chilling account involves the mysterious appearance of a mist that reportedly forms around certain graves without any environmental explanation. There are also reports of visitors feeling an overwhelming sense of unease or being watched while walking through specific areas of the cemetery. Paranormal investigators have documented unusual phenomena, including unexplainable sounds and strange light anomalies captured in photographs. Despite its haunted reputation, Beechwood remains a revered location, celebrated for its historical significance and serene beauty. The cemetery's blend of rich Canadian heritage and ghostly tales offers a captivating experience for visitors, whether they are drawn by its historical importance or its paranormal intrigue. Whether for remembrance or exploration, Beechwood continues to captivate and mystify all who visit. Number 5. Pioneer Cemetery. Pioneer Cemetery, located in Banff, Alberta, is a small yet historically significant burial site with a reputation for eerie occurrences and paranormal activity. Nestled in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, this cemetery dates back to the 19th century and holds the graves of early settlers and pioneers who played key roles in Banff's development. Its scenic surroundings contrast starkly with the haunting tales associated with the site. One of the most famous legends involves ghostly apparitions linked to the nearby Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, a renowned haunted location. Visitors have reported shadowy figures in the cemetery, believed to be spirits of hotel guests or staff who met tragic ends. Some stories suggest a spiritual connection between the cemetery and the haunted hotel due to their proximity. Paranormal investigators and visitors have described cold spots and disembodied voices in the cemetery, particularly at night. Flickering lights and unexplained mists have been seen hovering near the headstones. These occurrences have been attributed to the unsettled spirits of those buried there, some of whom lived challenging lives in the rugged frontier. One chilling tale speaks of a woman in white, often seen near specific graves. She is said to silently glide through the cemetery before vanishing into the shadows. This apparition has become a focus for ghost hunters and adds to the cemetery's mysterious allure. Despite its haunted reputation, Pioneer Cemetery remains a peaceful and reflective spot, drawing history enthusiasts and paranormal investigators alike. Its mix of natural beauty and supernatural stories makes it one of Banff's most intriguing landmarks, providing an atmospheric glimpse into the region's history and mysteries.